My name's Jen and I want to show you my everyday makeup. This look is what I wear every day to work. It's pretty simple. The only other changing variables in it is like the color of blush I wear that day or what color eyeshadow I wear. And so I just wanted to show everybody what I do. So first thing after I apply my skincare is I go in with the Becca Skin Love Brighten and Blur Primer. That's this thing right here. It's good if you have, it says it's infused with Glow Nectar Brightening Hydra Complex. Basically, when I was looking at this, I was looking for a hydrating primer because my skin is very dry. Also one with silicone to help fill in any kind of wrinkles because I hate it when my makeup settles into my fine lines. So put it on. Concentrate mainly on my T-zone and where my wrinkles are. Smells really good. It smells fresh. Smells like cucumbers, which I love. And so I make sure I get it into my 11 lines, my forehead lines, and I have tiny lines right here. And so I basically want to fill those in and I gently press the primer in. Next up is I use a little bit of color correcting on my face. I use the L'Oreal True Match Correcting Concealer. I got this at Walmart, but it's green and it helps reduce any of my redness. And so I have redness naturally around my lips and around my nose. And then I just take my middle finger or my ring finger and gently just blend it out. Don't worry too much about making sure it blends because it looks a little odd. I'm gonna put foundation on it, so there. And that just helps keep the foundation there longer. The foundation I use is the Dior Forever Skin Glow. It's a hydrating foundation. It has SPF 35, but I'm inside all day long, so I really don't care if my foundation has SPF. Doesn't matter. But I always shake it. And with this, you can get medium coverage. I normally use 1.5 pumps. And then I dot it on my face like so. And I concentrate my foundation on the areas that I need more coverage. Obviously, I'm going to put the T-zone and then generally just blend on out. Because I don't need full coverage right here because my skin looks pretty good right here. Or at least I think it does. And then I take my beauty blender. It's damp, of course. And then I damp whatever's left in my hand. And I blend out. I just blend out on this side. I always start on this side. I don't know why. But you can layer it. But I'm going for natural coverage. Something to color correct. But I don't want to walk around looking like I'm going to a photo shoot or anything like that, because that can appear pretty heavy. And this foundation, because I put on self-tan yesterday, it's probably a little light, but that's okay. I can always warm it up with my bronzer. But throughout the week, as my tan fades, it matches me more. So. And I just go everywhere, make sure I blend in down my neck because no one wants a foundation line. That's terrible. Can't believe people still walk around with foundation lines because everybody knows it looks like crap, but people still do it. I don't know why. So the second thing is I use another True Match Correcting Concealer. This is like in the peach color. I have really dark circles right here. And so I don't use it all under my under eye. I just use it right here in the darkest spots. So I go like that. In the very corner. And then I use my ring finger, and I just blend it out and use the heat of my finger to sort of meld that into my skin. I always bring it up as well because I have darkness right here. And then I take my Born This Way Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And it has a lot that comes on the doe foot. And so I always just wipe it off like this. And then that's plenty for one side. Because if I don't wipe it off, I notice that's way too much. So. And then I go like this, and then I go down the center of my nose, and my chin, because you want to highlight the parts of your face you want sticking out, and you want to bronze / contour the parts you want to go in, so you give your face more of a 3D look versus a flat look, unless you're into that, which doesn't. So use the pointy end, of course. And I blend out and down, and my nose is red as well. And I feel like to narrow my nose a little bit, I bring that concealer, if I would bring it around here, it would accentuate the wideness of my nose. But if I go like that, sort of blends it, I bring it, doesn't look so wide, doesn't highlight it as much. And then go like that. Pretty much put concealer on my lid too, so it all blends together, because my lid has discoloration. Make sure I don't have any creasing. Go to the other side. I go underneath my nose. So I don't have any creasing. Like that. And then leave whatever, a little bit, whatever on my beauty blender. There we go. Okay, next to set my concealer, I use this Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. And dab a bit in, and then I tap off the excess and just work my way on down. I put whatever's left on my, and I don't bake. I mean, I can, but I don't, because my skin's dry and I feel like it just sucks all the moisture out, and then my under eyes look dry and just terrible. No one wants that. Next, I use the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Face Compact. And I like this because it's a little bit, it's not matte. It's hard to find a pressed powder that isn't matte to set your face. No matter how oily or how dry you are, you need a powder to set your face. Because trying to put, and I always blend down my neck as well, trying to put powder products like your bronzer and blush over your foundation with no powder, it makes it skip. So it doesn't go on smoothly. You can't blend it as nicely. So people who say, oh, I don't need powder, it's like, well, their bronzer and blush must look like crap because it just skips, and no. So, bronzer, I'm using the True Match Lumi Bronze It. It's in the shade 1. I like it because it's big and it's shimmery and it's neutral. Since I'm pale, I'm more like a cool, neutral bronzer versus an orange. Just roll it all and then go like this. Go from my hairline to about here. And since it's more bronzer versus contour, I'm not as precise. And then I go my temples, across my forehead. And I always do my neck, always. Go down. And then for blush, I've been using the Flower Pots Powder Blush in Sweet Pea by Flower Beauty. It's a nice cool pink. I'm into cool colors now. I used to be into all these warm colors, corals. And I'm like, you know what? No one uses cool colors anymore. I want to use cool colors. So swirl it, tap it. I normally smile to get the apples on my cheeks. And I go in a figure 8 with my blush because I feel like, and then I go upwards. I always go upwards to pull up that face. And I just add a little bit more. And then for highlight, I like to use the I Love Revolution Chocolate Elixir Glow. And it's very pretty. It's fairly new, but it has 2 sides. One is like a pink, and you can use this as a highlight or a blush topper. And then this is the highlight, the real highlight. It's very pretty. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna use just the highlight today. And I like to use a small brush, go on my cheekbone, and basically make like a tiny C. And then I go whatever's left, I go down my nose, my Cupid's bow. So my top lip sticks out, thus making it look fuller. And that is it for my face. After I am done with all of my powder products, like now, if I was doing my eyeshadow, I'd do my eyeshadow and then I would set it because I don't want to set my face, then put powder on. And also another thing is people set their makeup after they put everything on, including their mascara, their eyeliner. My eyes have to stay open. And it's like when you spray the mist, and if I close my eyes and I have mascara down and the mascara is still wet, I have mascara all along here. So it doesn't work out for me. But after all my powder products are on, I spritz it with the Versali Rose Gold Skin Mist. So, okay. And also, if you notice that your foundation and powder are looking really matte, try to get yourself a hydrating / glowy setting mist, and that will revive your face so it won't look so matte. I'm gonna angle my camera on down just a bit because I'm gonna do my eye makeup. And I always have to use a mirror like this so I can do my eye makeup. And that's also including my eyeshadow and that. So, first of all, pretend I put my eyeshadow on. I'm gonna curl my lashes. Do a couple pumps. And then I like to layer my lashes, my mascara. First mascara I use sort of as a primer is this MAC Extended Play Permy-Up Lash. It says that's supposed to keep your lashes curled. By itself, I really don't care for it at all. It looks like I just barely touched it with anything. Like clear mascara would be more effective. However, I think it holds up my lashes well, and so this with another volumizing mascara I think is a good match. So I just wiggle. I do one coat. See, you can see it adds a little bit, but not enough for my personal opinion. Alrighty, my next mascara I'm going to use is the Milk Kush mascara. This is a trial size. I really like it. A lot of people online don't, for one reason, it doesn't flake, but I haven't noticed it's flaked before. So, and I've worn it at work and haven't had any issues. So, I might buy the full size in the future. And this I use 2 coats. And I really concentrate on my outer lashes. And I only put mascara on my top. I never really, or if I do, it's rare, put it on my bottom because I feel like my lashes are too long and I don't like the look of it. Feels like my bottom lashes smear really easily. Because I have hooded lids, I always have this issue when I put mascara on. I get mascara right here sometimes. After I'm done with all of my makeup, that mascara dries and I just take a Q-tip and go like that, rub it up against it, and because it's dry, it just brushes off and it's perfect. Alrighty, onward to brows. I use 3 things for my brows. First, a spoolie. Second, an eyebrow pencil. And third, clear brow gel. So the spoolie, what I do is I first brush my brows down. Like that. It looks terrible, but it'll get better, trust me. And then I use the Hourglass Brow Sculpting Pencil. It's in Warm Brunette. One thing I like about this is the shape. It's like a triangular shape. It has a spoolie at the end, of course. I've tried the Benefit Brow Pencil and the Anastasia, and they're both just as nice. I just have been using this one and I try new ones, so. What I do is I start right here. I don't start over here, but I start here because you want to do more of your heavy drawing on the tail end of your brow versus your beginning of the brow, because if you start your line here, it's going to look really harsh. And your brows, most people's brows naturally are like more ombre. They're not as defined here, and then as you go out, they're more defined, and that's just natural brows. However, some people with really dark, thick hair may already just have just full brows from beginning to end. But most people have, it goes lighter and it's like a gradient. So I always am more heavy or handed when I'm drawing the ends of my brows. So I take, and I'm at the top, you have the top, the bottom. And so I carve out my shape, go down, and that's all I do to that side. And then I go on this side to do the same thing. And then what I do is I brush up all my hair. And then this, I start my line here at the beginning, but I don't do it at the end. So, because the bottom of your brows is like the grass. This is where the grass starts to grow, and it grows straight up just like grass. Okay. And then what I do is I do my brush strokes. So I try to mimic more hair, and I go up and I start here like it's grass, and then I go out. And then I do the same thing. I start here. And then go out. And then like here where I'm at, I'm going to be a little bit more heavier handed because it's heavier over there. Sometimes I go in like that, and that's a little bit too much, but oh well. Then I take my spoolie and I blend it in. Sort of like mascara. I go up, wiggle it a little bit. And then I go up, wiggle it a little bit. And then I go down. And then I take a Q-tip to clean up the edges a little bit. You can do this with concealer if you want a more polished look. And then another trick I do is I take the bottom of my beauty blender and I dab it. You can use a brush dipped in a little bit of concealer, and I just blot it so it doesn't look so like harsh, and it lightens up that area. And then last, I use my clear brow gel. Okay, and that is for my face. Sometimes my brows turn out good, sometimes they don't. But I wear glasses during the day, so my glasses cover them. So if they look god awful, thank God for glasses. My lip situation, throughout this whole thing, I've been wearing, this whole video, I've been wearing the Fenty Beauty Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. And so as I've been doing my makeup, I've been letting it soak in. So it's a good lipstick prep. So I blot it. And then I like to wear, because my lips are very pigmented, when I put a lipstick on, I don't want my natural lip color to show through. I don't like that. When I see, I'm sorry, I'm also dodging where I'm looking because I'm trying to learn where to look. However, so sometimes you can use concealer to cancel it out, but I like to use the Pearl Longwear Pink Pot in Painterly by MAC, because it creates an awesome base for any lip color, and just like shadows, it helps your lipstick stay on longer. So I'm just put a light coat on, and then I have been loving this combo of MAC Subculture Lip Pencil and the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in Child Star. It is the perfect nude for me, or at least I think so, because I like a dusky rose color pink lip. I don't like a peach orangey lip. Like I said, I'm more into those more cool colors now versus warm. So I just start aligning the bottom of my lip. I go out. Please ignore my really dry lips. And then the top, I make an X, and then I go out. And then I fill in a little bit, just a little bit. And I'm not one of those people who overdraws their lips. I've tried. First of all, it looks weird, or I think it looks weird on me. And two, I always feel like I have something around my mouth if it's over my lip line. It feels weird. I can't do it. So, I like that. See, I think it looks good. Because since I'm so pale, and I think it just, lots of nude lipsticks look really dark on me. This is the nude I'm going for. Something sort of blending in the skin with it just oomph of color, just oomph. So this is my normal everyday look. And I just wanted to share it with you. I hope everybody has a good day. Bye.